What it is, YouTube? It's your boy DC coming back with another bullseye of a tutorial here today on the channel. I wanted to talk to you guys about how I feel about widening your mixes. You feel me? Width and depth inside of a mix. You know, some deeper kind of ideas and thoughts I be having. So if y'all do like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Check the links to support the channel, and let's get to it right now.
I put the fire on. The murders are just featherweight. We smoke and we just levitate. Detailed rave is on the way. Yeah. Even when we aren't hardly talking, I will not expose our secrets. And we can fly to France, Berlin, London's now don't know I'll take you out of here.
Take you out of here, open up your map, show me where you wanna live. Touring Europe by your crib, ice on my wrist, they call me Sia. They said that they feel it, used to be the wicked, now I'm feeling wicked. Put carrots in my earrings, rolling with some savages, like why you think I'm fearless?
All right, really dope type of UK type of song that we have here. And I like this song a lot because with this song, it's very spacious. And sometimes in order for you to have a space, you know, sometimes the actual mix has to kind of be empty, like the beat that you select. So that's what I really like about this song right here, because as you can hear, the piano is very minimalistic, it's very soft, the velocity in the notes, and then the sounds come here and there. And I feel like that creates an empty house, like an empty apartment complex that needs to be filled up with the furniture, which is the vocals and the chairs. And, you know, that's like the ad-libs and all the extra little accessories and shit like that. So my most important thing for is like when I hear a lot of mixes from people who like, you know, they just started out mixing, I noticed that like everything is wide in the mix, and it feels like when everything is wide, nothing is wide type shit. So the very first thing I like to do, of course, is like I like to, you know, use maybe like a multi-band stereo imager rather than to like widen out the whole mix on the master fader. I might only exclusively widen the high end, and you know, there's gonna be different shit there. There might be, depending on the 2-track beat, there might be like some pad or up there, or you know, for the most part, maybe like the reverb or the top end of the vocal is gonna be enhanced when you use like a multi-band imager and you widen up the top. You feel me?
I put the fire on. The murders are just featherweight. We smoke and we just levitate. Detailed rave is on the way. Yeah. Even when we aren't hardly talking, I will not expose our secrets. And we can fly to France, Berlin, London's now don't know I'll take you out of here.
Take you out of here, open up your map, show me where you wanna live. Touring Europe by your crib, ice on my wrist, they call me Sia. They said that they feel it, used to be the wicked, now I'm feeling wicked.
So, you know, as you hear, when I bring in that widener on the top end, now you start to hear more like the reverb, the delay, and everything like that. So I think when it comes to getting wider mixes, it's very important to be meticulous about the shit. Like, first thing you got to do is actually like legitimately listen to the beat, bruh. Because, you know, like different instruments in the beat are located in different parts of the beat. You feel me? Like a low pad is probably located a little bit lower in the mix. You feel me? Like maybe in a little bit lower in the mid range. So maybe you just only want to widen one thing specifically rather than widen absolutely everything. Another thing that's important when it comes to getting wide mixes is to make sure you don't over widen your shit. You feel me? And some plugins have wideners. They don't even say they got a widener in it, but like some plugins automatically have like some type of spreading or some shit like that. For example, a plugin like that people like to use is the God Particle. So that's the thing about the God Particle. It literally has a stereo widener inside of it because it's modeling Jason Joshua's Ozone chain. And the thing about it too, like me already knowing that I got a little bit of lemon pepper, I already marinated my chicken when it comes to the 2-track beat. By the time I'm on my master fader and I'm trying to do my widening, I'm also like paying attention to that too. The fact that this God Particle, this shit literally got a stereo widener inside of it too. You feel me? Type shit like that, right? So that's another thing to be knowing of when it comes to getting your vocals and your mixes to be wide, knowing how much widening you're adding from each plugin type shit. Another thing too I want to talk about is like, you know, adding wideners to your like your overall effects. So sometimes what I might do is I might use mid-side processing, right? So like all of these effects, which is the hall, the plate, the delay, all that shit is going to this fader, and I actually have like a mid-side processor, right? So this is just taking out a little bit of the gut. It's taking out the stomach. You feel me? It's giving a stomach lift or whatever the fuck they call it, like a surgery. You feel me? Type shit like that. A flat stomach type shit. So this is cutting out some of the mid-range and my sides. Nothing's happening, but this in general kind of adds more width to the the effects and everything, because now like the width, which is on the stereo sides, now is more enhanced because we gutted out the middle.
I put the fire on.
Riding in that Bentayga. I'm out.
We can fly to France, Berlin, London's now done. Now I'll take it out here. Yeah. At this time, label me and Brody as pioneers. Even way before COVID, you man weren't getting there. Seen the 4 leaves of clover, my luck was always there. Get your wife bend the rover, she needs to pay your debt. And I'll keep stunning on him, wow, wow. It's like these bitches keep on selling only fans now. But I ain't judging you and how you get your burns out. Yeah, fly a private, I'm indecisive. Up here I feel alive because this guy ain't got no trident. Stuck in my old ways, whipping with no license, dressing in Dolce.
So because I kind of like only attenuated the middle, right? The middle's kind of ducked down. Now that kind of makes the eagle, the bird, it makes it more obvious that there's wings on the side, which is like the reverb and all the delays and shit like that. Another way to get wide mixes too is to like tuck inside your background vocals. Like I noticed some people, they do like LCR panning, hard right, hard left, but fuck that shit. I like to, like, when it comes to my ad-libs, I like to tuck them on the inside, bruh. So it's like a situation where you have to be very convincing as an engineer, bruh. Like if I step into an apartment complex and you tell me that this is the wall right here, but I don't really believe it's the wall, it actually kind of looks like it's the back door, then that's gonna fuck up the listener's perception of space. You feel me? Like you gotta really convince them, bro, you are in the kitchen right now. Like this is where we really cook the food. You feel me? And the listener has to really believe you. So now, because you understand what west is, now you know what east is. Because you understand what north is, now you understand what south is. You feel me? You got your point of reference type shit like that. So people don't realize it, but that's just something that's true. Like the direction has to be convincing. So if you have like a beat, right, where okay, like this piano sounds like it's the widest thing, but then you take an ad lib and you make it like way wider all the way in the backyard, I'm gonna be like, oh well, there's more to this house, so it's not gonna be as convincing to the listener. You feel me? So that's why I like to tuck my ad libs maybe in on the inside. Sometimes really out wide, but most of the time I tuck them on the inside though, bro, because it just makes it more convincing that this is the mid channel, this is the fucking living room, bruh, type shit.
We can fly to France, Berlin, London's now done. Now I'll take it out here. Yeah, at this time label me and Brody as pioneers. Even way before COVID, you man weren't getting there. Seen the 4 leaves of clover, my luck was always there. Get your wife bend the rover, she needs to pay your debt. And I'll keep stunning on him, wow, wow. It's like these bitches keep on selling only fans now. But I ain't judging you and how you get your burns out. Yeah.
All right, so another great thing too that I like to do when it comes to widening, as well as sometimes I'll use like a phaser or a flanger. So I use the Barry stereo spreader preset right here, and I kind of like used it to like double some of the background parts to give them more widening type shit.
Dressing in Dolce, feeling like your hands. Yeah, even when we are hardly talking, I will not expose all your secrets. And we can fly to France, Berlin, London's now done. Now I'll take it out here.
So yeah, like another great plugin too to get width too is like use like a plugin like Meta Flanger. You feel me? And you have like the stereo spreading button right here, which helps you add width to some things, type shit like that. Even another great thing to do too is like you use like a tape plugin, like you use J37 tape, and I think there should be some shit in here to like widen shit, bruh. Like like wide guitars, you could also use like a tape plugin and use like a little bit of a delay to also be a widener for you. So there's different ways of widening, but I kind of like doing like these ways, like the chorus and the tape, because when you use something like S1 stereo imager, right? S1 stereo imager, it uses phase to do the widening type shit like that. So that's why like if you throw it on a 2-track beat, sometimes what can happen is you could lose the low end because it's using phase to do the widening type shit like that. You feel me? There's different techniques of widening when it comes to like a plugin like this too, right? This Avid plugin that taught me, there's like phase widening, there's a combination of the 2 left and right channels and ducking it down. And then there's different styles of widening, and even using a delay is a widener too, like a chorus, a phaser, and a flanger. They're all delays with like different timings, a little bit of modulation, and those in general give a sense of widening to a mix. So I just wanted to talk about, these theories that I have to widening today, different alternative ways to make your mix wider through like chorus, flanger, phaser, tucking in your ad libs, you feel me? Understanding that there's certain plugins that already have widening under the hood so you don't over widen your mix type shit like that. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video here today. I just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my YouTube family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And down below, check the links to support the channel. Tell me how you guys feel about these concepts, how I feel in my head. When it comes to widening and trying to really convince the listener of what the middle is, what the walls, what the bedroom is in the house. So I just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my YouTube family. Appreciate y'all. Peace.